I was the invisible child no one cared about, until the day my family realized they couldn't afford to live without me. Growing up, I wasn't the black sheep. I was the background noise. While my older brother, Caleb, was the golden boy, I was just the extra in my own story. He got the brand new bike, the loud applause at every school play, the framed graduation photo in the living room. I got secondhand sweaters and a polite smile if anyone remembered. When I was 14, I won a statewide digital design competition, the youngest to ever do it. I printed the certificate, taped it proudly to the fridge, and waited for someone to say, "We're proud of you." But my parents didn't even come to the ceremony. They didn't ask what the award was for. That moment should have made them proud. Instead, it lit a fire in me. I realized that if I ever wanted to be seen, I'd have to create my own spotlight. So I threw myself into graphic design. I took every freelance job I could find, stayed up late learning new skills, and slowly built a small online business. Meanwhile, Caleb bounced from one failed startup to another, each one funded by my parents, of course. Every time he failed, they called it a learning experience. When I got accepted into a top design school on a full scholarship, my mom said, "That's nice, but Caleb just got an interview at a real estate firm." That sentence broke something in me. I finally told them the truth, that their favoritism was tearing our family apart, and that one day they'd lose me if they kept treating me like I didn't matter. Their response was they cut me off completely, saying I was ungrateful and disrespectful. So I left. I stopped telling them about my life. I worked harder than ever, saved every penny, and turned my small design projects into a full-fledged creative agency. 15 years later, I owned a successful firm that had just landed a major tech contract. Quietly, I had become a millionaire. No one in my family knew, and I preferred it that way. Then one day, my mom called, crying. She said the bank was about to foreclose on their house. Caleb had convinced them to invest their savings into yet another one of his big ideas, and it failed. Again. I didn't say much. I just wired the full payment anonymously and let the bank inform them that their house was safe. I didn't do it for recognition. I did it because, deep down, I still cared, even if they never did. But soon, everyone knew. My phone started blowing up. Cousins, uncles, Caleb himself. My mom said, "You've been so selfish keeping your money from the family." Caleb texted furious that I hadn't just given him the cash directly. That was the final straw. I told them, "I'm not your ATM. I built this life without your help, your support, or your belief in me. You only come around when I'm useful." They called me bitter and ungrateful, but I wasn't the one who treated love like a transaction. I hung up, blocked their numbers, and went back to work. Because the truth is, I didn't build my success to prove them wrong. I built it so I'd never need people who only see value in my bank account. Now, they can't afford to live without me, but I'm finally living without them.